Hi everyone, today I wanted to share with you a makeup get ready with me look, sharing some new makeup. Actually, some of this makeup I just purchased today. I went to the store, picked up some of these new products, came home, washed off all of my makeup, redid my skincare, and now I'm gonna try all of this on again. Are any of you guys like that? If you get new makeup, you cannot wait till the next day or the next few days to try it on. You have to try it on that same day. So some of it will kind of be a first impressions. I don't have any sunscreen on yet. I just did my regular skincare, but for my, this is not a hairstyle, I'm just trying to pull my hair out of my face. I'm gonna zoom in here real quick. All right, now that I've got you zoomed in so you can see my face really well, I got a new camera. I feel like, and I don't know why, same lighting, I'm not using any special studio lighting, I'm just using the bathroom lighting, but I don't know, maybe I did the settings different on this camera because I feel like you can see my skin a little bit better. Like I've got this little pimple, you can see my melasma. I feel like you can see it really well today, especially because it's darker, but I don't know, what do you guys think? Because I feel like on some of my other videos, the camera, it was making it look kind of yellow, but could have just been me not knowing how to do the camera settings. Anyways, for my sunscreen, I am going to use this new one by Color Science. Leah at Skin Beautiful RX sent this to me. This is their Sunforgettable Total Protection Face Shield Flex, but this, a lot of people are saying you can use it as your foundation. It is an all mineral SPF 50, and she sent me the shade medium and tan, and I just swatched them real quick on my hand. The tan is probably too dark on its own, but I probably could mix a little bit of the tan with the medium. If you've watched my channel for a while, you already know that I absolutely love this brand. Their original Sunforgettable SPF 50 is one of my favorites. She also sent me the new matte one, which I cannot wait to try that. I'll probably try that tomorrow, and then I'll eventually share it with you guys to let you know what I think. So I'm excited to try this and see how it works as a foundation. This is what it looks like when it comes out, but it will adjust, the color will adjust. So you can see all my melasma here. I think it's pretty dark today, but let me see, watch what it does. I already swatched it on my hand. See how the color starts to turn into almost like a foundation. I might have put too much on, but you know, you can never put too much sunscreen on. I mean, that covered pretty well. I can still, you know, see the melasma peeking through, and of course it hasn't dried down yet, but I want to see how it dries down and how it wears. So let's just go ahead and put it on the rest of our face. Look how white it is at first, and then as you rub it in, the color starts to develop. Oh, I like this. Okay, I really like this. What do you guys think? I mean, it's not full coverage, obviously, but this is like a sheer, almost medium foundation coverage. I would just put a little bit of concealer here, but we'll try. Let me zoom in some more, just, I hope you can see my skin. So you can see what this does. So see, it starts out white. You can see the hyperpigmentation, a little bit of like a pimple here. Let's see how this transforms. So you see the color starting to change. This would be really pretty too, like if you're going to, you know, say the beach or the pool, and you don't necessarily want to wear any makeup, but you do want a little bit of coverage. This is perfect. I mean, I probably could get away with wearing this as a foundation and then just conceal a little bit on these areas where the melasma is, and just put a little under eye concealer, and I would be good to go. This is really pretty. I absolutely love this. I was gonna buy this when it first came out a few weeks ago off of the Color Science website, but then Leah sent it to me, and she also gave me a discount code if you want to take 20% off, and that's on any of their products, actually on anything on her website. Another product I use almost every day when I do my makeup under my eyes, this is the Color Science Total Eye. They're 3-in-1. I keep one of these in my purse. I keep one in my makeup bag. I have used this for many, many years, but you can also get this on Leah's website with my 20% off discount code. It just gives you like a sheer, almost medium coverage. I mean, so if you don't have dark circles, it really could be like a light concealer, but it helps color correct if you have any discoloration. Of course, it offers the mineral sunscreen, and it has a bunch of really great ingredients in it. So see how it has just like a light peachy tint. Now they have new shades also. I bought the shade that's a little bit lighter than this just to see. I think it was called Fair, but I didn't like it for my under eyes. I'm still gonna use it up, but I didn't care for it. The medium original is the shade that I always use, but they have a shade that's darker also. I do want to put a little bit of foundation on because this is one I've been testing. I shared it in another video, which it's not edited yet, but this is the new Dermablend CC cream. This stuff is full coverage, so if you don't like full coverage, you might not like it. I'm only going to use the smallest amount, and it's really great with offering an extra sun protection. I wouldn't use this the way I just use the Color Science sunscreen as a foundation. I would not use this as your only sunscreen because I don't think it offers both UVA and UVB protection, and you want to have both. This is an SPF 50, but it's not all mineral like the Color Science is. Do you see this small amount? This is all I'm going to use for my whole face. This is so pigmented, it's so concentrated. I'm just going to kind of use this actually as like a concealer to conceal these areas. This has great coverage. I really like this combination of this sunscreen with this Dermablend. I think it gave me pretty good coverage. Today I bought this concealer by Pacifica. It says that it's a full coverage lasting concealer. I got the shade 18WL. They have quite a few different shades, but I put this on over my makeup on the way home and I thought it looked beautiful, but I've washed off everything. I want to see how it looks by itself. I feel like it was kind of brightening under my eyes. This is super creamy. It's very pigmented. You know, I probably even put way too much on, but I always do that when I first test out a product. It's very moisturizing too. I think this is a very pretty concealer. It doesn't look dry, although something I do see that looks dry are my lips. So let me wipe off this foundation, and I'm gonna put some of my city lips on so that my lips will not look so wrinkly and shriveled up when I get to my lipstick step. I'm just using the clear, and you can already see a difference in what this instantly does to my lips. It just starts to give them a little bit of a pink color, and it kind of takes away some of that pruny, dried up, wrinkly look. And you guys hear me talk about this all the time because this has been my all-time favorite lip product. Probably for maybe 8 years I've been using City Lips, long before I ever even knew what YouTube was. This is perfect, especially in the shade Clear, if you're not a lip gloss lover like I am, because I will put it on when I'm doing my makeup, and then if I want to use whatever other lipstick, I can wipe it off after I've had it on 10-15 minutes. This is super hydrating, it's plumping without burning and that irritating feeling like some other lip plumpers are. This isn't going to make you look like you went and had a bunch of lip fillers. This will completely transform my lips and just make them look youthful and full and juicy, but it'll get my lips super duper hydrated and moisturized before I go and put on a lipstick. I don't always use a face powder, but when I do, I use this one by the brand Well People. It's spelled W3LL. I think it's called Well People. This is their Bio Brightening Invisible Powder. I love this. There's probably no other face powder on the market that I like. It's a loose powder, and you need just the smallest amount. I'm just going to blend my super cheap Wet n Wild blush brush in it, and then I'm just gonna lightly powder my face. I got this today. This is by Pacifica. This is a blush, bronzer, and a highlighting palette. And these, I haven't tried them on yet. I've just, of course, swatched them. But these, you could even use this as your whole eyeshadow palette. So let's just try a little of this bronzer and see how this looks. Oh, I like it. It goes on nice and smooth. I like that it's not so in your face pigmented that if you mess up, you have to start all your makeup all over again. I'm not a makeup artist, so I don't like a lot of makeup that a lot of other people like, because I'm not that skilled to use a lot of different makeup brands, especially if they're so ridiculously pigmented, because I make a lot of mistakes when I do my makeup, and I want makeup that will blend really easily. I do think this is really pretty. It's just not like for contouring, just nice to kind of just bronze up your face. The blush is called Sunset Matte. Oh, I like it. So we are just going to try a little bit of this lighter shade of highlighter. It's not one of those in-your-face highlighters. There's so many highlighters out there that everybody loves, and then I try them and I'm like, oh my gosh, it looks like I'm wearing something a 12-year-old would wear. Just too in your face and sparkly. This is really pretty. If you notice, I don't like heavy, cakey, thick makeup. You know, you can still see my imperfections on my face. I'm okay with still seeing the imperfections. I want my skin to still look like skin, but I want it to just be enhanced a little bit with makeup. Now let me share the eyeshadow palette I got today. This is also by Pacifica, and a couple videos back I shared a different eyeshadow palette. I think it's the Pink Nudes palette, which is probably my favorite eyeshadow palette of all my eyeshadows, even of all my higher end eyeshadows. These shades are sort of out of my comfort zone. I normally just do boring browns and beiges, but do you see how gorgeous this palette is? I'm just gonna see if I can make them work on me. I just, you know, like I said, I'm not a makeup artist, so I'm not great with colorful makeup. I'm going to prime my eyes with the Anastasia eyeshadow primer. This is such a nice primer. Get the small one if you get it. You don't need to get the large size. The small one is really affordable, and this will last probably 2 years because you only need the smallest amount. Like, look, I still have a ton left on my finger. I put way too much on. And if you saw how, you know, my eyelids were kind of pink and red, you know, sometimes they look purpley, this just kind of neutralizes the color. I'm going to use this shade all over just to kind of set the primer. I guess I'll try this one in the crease, and then I will add a pop of color. Maybe I'll do this underneath. I'm going to do this on the inner corners. I rarely do first impressions with trying on stuff, so I mean, this could be a total hot mess, but we'll see. I'm gonna just tap off a little bit on my hand just so it's not super intensely pigmented. Let's just do a really light hand. Oh, these are so pretty. These go on like silk. I really like that. I mean, on camera it might look really awful, so I'm not sure what you guys are gonna see. I'm gonna take a BK Beauty brush. This is the 204 brush because I want that blending brush from Wet n Wild to be a little bit too big to do my lower lash lines. Let's just put a smidgy here and connect that. Let me put this on the lid. I always like to use a lighter shade on the lid so that you can actually see the eyelid, the contrast of the eyelid. Let's just blend this together. This is the shade Luna right here that I'm using. Ooh, that's pretty. Now we're gonna take this shade right here called Moon Ray. Let's take a little of this Pacifica concealer. I'm going to try to clean that up a little bit just so it's a little more precise. I want to try one more shade in here because I don't normally wear a separate eyeliner on the top, but I'm going to take this super thin BK Beauty brush. This is the 208. I love this brush for precision, like in my eyebrows or for eyeliner. I am going to use this darkest shade here. This is great to kind of create a really natural small wing. Wow, this is pretty. This is perfect for an eyeliner. I mean, look at that. And of course, look at this brush, how I can get such a perfect little line there. All right, I'm gonna do my brows, so let's just take a clean Q-tip, clean off any makeup that I've already gotten in my brows so the brow product will stick. I'm gonna use 2 brow products. Love these. This is by e.l.f. It's their Fiber Brow Gel. Love this. And I'm gonna use my absolute favorite brow product. This is by Stila. It's like a felt tip marker, but this lasts all day long. I'm missing like some brows here. You know, they're not really shaped great. This one's thinner than this one, but I don't want to have like those big bushy Instagram brows, so I'm just going to lightly draw in the spots that are missing brow hairs. See how this just kind of fills it in and you still see brow hairs, but I'm not done yet. So let's just do this eye and then I'll show you how neat this brow fiber gel is. And I'm just gonna brush through the hairs with this e.l.f. brow gel. And it's got like little fibers. It's kind of like that one from Benefit, but of course it's not anywhere close to the same price. What a difference this makes. And my brows still look like natural brows. They don't look, you know, like fake, drawn on brows. For my mascara, I'm gonna use my favorite. This is by the brand City Beauty. This is their Beyond Mascara. This makes my lashes look super voluminous. It makes them look full, but it's also got little fibers in it. When I first started using it, I didn't like it because I didn't understand like what the fibers were doing, but then I realized it makes my lashes look even longer and thicker. This is my absolute favorite mascara, not just because how beautiful they look, but I notice my lashes, they're healthier when I use this. Then I always take a clean Q-tip and just kind of go like this on the bottom lashes so that they don't touch my skin and leave little dots. Normally I get mascara all over my lids. I didn't do too bad today. This eyeshadow palette just might be my favorite. I think it's really pretty. I'm gonna take off my City lips. Now my lips are hydrated, they're moisturized, and they're plump, and so I can go in with a different lipstick. But I was thinking that these eyeshadows were gonna be, you know, super colorful and bright, but of course, you know, I got scared and just kind of did a light application of it. The lipstick I got this by the brand Mineral Fusion. I wanted to use like just kind of like a neutral kind of mauve-y brownie shade. I'm going to line my lips with one of my favorite lip liners. You can get this at Leah's store, Skin Beautiful RX, with my 20% discount code. This is a great lip liner and this stays on all day. And then I'm going to use this Mineral Fusion lipstick. I do like a little bit darker lip line, but not super dark. So I always like to take my retractable lip brush and then I like to blend it a little bit. And then I'm gonna top it just in the center with my City lips. This one is in the shade Tinseltown. This is my absolute favorite shade of City lips. And then I'm gonna use my Physicians Formula setting spray. I absolutely love this. I bought 2 bottles of this when it first came out. This has such, I don't know if you can see that, such a fine mist. It'll set my makeup in place and it just gives a really healthy, pretty glow. Let me zoom you in again so you can see the final look up close. And that's it. I will link all of the products that I shared down below, and if I do have a discount code for anything, I will list that as well. I hope you liked today's video. If you did like this video, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would absolutely love to have you here. Just look down below and tap on that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.